Greetings one and all, and welcome back to the Awaken to Ascend YouTube channel. It's a beautiful sunny day out in nature here today. It's a little cold. We're in my hoodie for warmth. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the energies out here are crazy. It's nuts out here. I got people in my reality who are having ET contact, people whose lives are changing drastically, old people leaving, new people coming in, old people coming back in, even older people. It's been nuts. New opportunities showing up for people, exposure for other people. The energies right now are crazy. The dreams are off the charts. The Schumann resonance is going crazy. They're releasing the JFK files. But let me briefly say something about that. They haven't released it yet as the time of me filming this video, but I mean, if you really think that they're gonna say, oh yeah, the deep state killed Kennedy on the behest of the reptilian overlords because he wasn't living up to the puppet they installed wasn't living up to his end of the contract, so they had to murder him. You think they're gonna say that, you're crazy. They've had 70 years to figure out a backstory to the backstory. So I just want you guys to get out of 3D a little bit. It's all illusion. Okay, they're not gonna say that JFK was violating his contract with the cabal, and so they had the permission to end his free will. They're not gonna say that, okay? We'll see. We'll see, maybe they will say that. Maybe it's time for full disclosure, I don't know. But yeah, so, the energies are crazy right now. And I guess you could point to Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, the eclipse energies. Again, in 3D, you could point to that, but I know, you know, we all know that those are just a result of the energies happening, right? Things that happen in the cube, like astronomical things, celestial things, events, they don't cause energy shifts. They're a result of them. Like all things in the cube are affected by the energies going on outside of this cube. So that's what I want to do today. I'm going to use the tarot as I do to figure out what's happening in 3D, 4D, and 5D. That's what I want to do today. I want to sit and figure out what's going on. Okay, I like to know all the information. I want to know what's happening, why these energy shifts are occurring, and I'm going to be using the Druidcraft Tarot today to do it, my favorite tarot deck. I love the color, I love the imagery, I love the art. It's just cool. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on together here. This is just my intuition. This is what I'm pulling down for my reality. Keep that in mind. So let's see what's happening in 3D first. What is going on in 3D? Already we got a card. I got two cards here. We got the Nine of Swords, and we got the Princess of Wands, who is the Page. Give me a moment to go into these cards and see what's happening. The message I'm getting here is that in 3D, the collective, the human collective at least, maybe the entire collective of the entire cube, is starting to step more into their power. We're starting to realize that we're not as helpless as we think or thought. And we have psychic abilities, we have manifestation abilities, we have empathic abilities. All these things are starting to become more in the human awareness. And I think as a result of that, we're all going through a collective shift, a collective almost dark night of the soul, if you will. It's growing pains. I remember when I was a kid, I would be laying in bed and my legs would be aching. And not like aching from exercise, not from running around, but it'd be like, oh my God, they hurt so bad. And I couldn't go to sleep. And it was just keeping me up awake all night. And it was nothing bad. I was just growing. It was me, like my bones growing, my muscles growing, my tendons growing, and it was a painful experience. And I think that's kind of what the collective is going through in 3D at this time. We're going through growing pains because we're coming into awareness of our gifts, our power. And this is not true of all of us, but it's more of the collective. Like we're all one consciousness, right? It just seems like we're a bunch of individuals, but there's only one consciousness in this entire matrix, and it's your consciousness. Everything you see in this matrix is a reflection of you. This goes for every person you come into contact with, every leaf that you see on the ground, every reptilian overlord that's murdering presidents, right? They're all you. It's all one consciousness. And we've been given the illusion of separation so that we can bounce off each other, right? We could look at this reptilian and say, you know what, that's an energy I don't like. And we can move away from it. But we're just moving away from that aspect of self. The darker aspect of self that wants to control, that wants to murder, that wants to violate free will, that wants to get you to sign contracts so they can do it legally. So yeah, I think we're coming online, folks. This is good. This is good news. So that's what's happening in 3D. As we know, as above, so below. So whatever's happening in 4D is a reflection of 3D and vice versa. So let's see, though, what's happening in 4D. We got the lovers here. All right, give me a moment. All right, so this is hard to describe. I'm getting like the image of like maybe a double helix, but not quite. It's like, let's say there's two energies, or it starts as one, splits off, goes apart, comes back. Splits off, goes apart, comes back. Splits off, comes back. So I'm getting that we're at a splitting point, but we're at the point now we're about to come back. Does that make sense? I don't know if I don't know if I explained that correctly, but I think what's happening is it's the two world split is occurring, and it's really making the polarities more noticeable. That makes sense. Okay, if we're one unit and we're splitting off, well now if this guy over here is looking at this guy over here, it's like, you're so far away. We used to be together, but now we're over here. It's getting more noticeable that there's a split happening. But I get the feeling that in 4D, we're at the point where these energies are about to come back together and they're starting to realize, oh, we're the same thing. Like we had all this separation and it looked like we were separate, but now that we're coming back together, oh, we're just one. And then it'll happen again, maybe in the opposite direction. So that's the best way I can describe it. 4D is just energy, so I don't know how you describe an energy so well. Right, here we have physicality, we can explain things through physicality, but in 4D it's just an energy, so that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. It's indicative of the two world split, and it's recapitulation, and that's where we're at. I don't know if that made sense. Put in the comment section if you have any questions about that. I'll try to explain it better. Maybe I can explain it better through typing. I don't know. All right, let's check out what's happening in 5D. I believe 5D informs 4D, which informs 3D. So 5D is going to give us pretty solid answers here. We've got the Four of Cups. It looks like where I'm at. This could be me. Anyway, let me go into this card. Oh, okay. It's hard to understand 5D from this 3D perspective. So what I've been shown is like, okay, here's the baseline. Pretend my hand is love energy, okay? Since I believe that's what 5D is. It's just pure love energy. And it's just moving flat along, just pure love, and there's a little blip. Like, right? In 5D, it's just a little blip. Just the frequency of love just took a little thing. In 4D, we see it as this. In 3D, we see it as, oh my God, eclipses, it's the end of the world, everyone's going crazy, right? But in 5D, it's just a little blip in the frequency. Why though? Why is this? Let me get an answer on why this frequency blipped. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, she's playing her little drum here. So I'm getting the feeling that in 5D, the energy is like a song, right? The song of love, essentially. It's like music. And in the music that 5D is playing right now, there's a little crescendo or whatever, a little staccato. And, and there goes my camera. Oh, okay. See, 3D's getting crazy. So yeah, it's like a little song. Not a little song, it's the song of life, basically. And in the song, there's a little variation. That's all. And that's why we're seeing it in 4D and 3D. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm a little out there, a little ungrounded maybe. But that's what happens when you go into 5D. I need to ground. So yeah, does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I got my answers. I just want to make sure you guys aren't like blaming eclipse stuff. I mean, that's a lower level of consciousness if you ask me. I mean, you have to understand that this matrix cube illusion is just one consciousness. And so the moon, is feeling the same effects of 4D and 5D that we're feeling. And so is Venus, so is Mercury. These are all consciousnesses in the cube with us. They look like they're separate, but they are us. We're all one consciousness in this cube. So stop putting your power out and say, oh, Mercury's in retrograde, that means I gotta do this. I mean, yeah, maybe if you want to look at it that way, sure, but like we're all going through the same thing. I don't know. I think I'm rambling, possibly. So I think we'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Comments. Be sure to check out Awaken to Ascend. I got a new blog post. I was writing about Scarface. I love this movie. I wanted to write a post about Scarface, so I did. Be sure to check that out if you haven't seen it already. Let's talk about the JFK files. I'm sure once this video comes out, we'll know what's happened there. Illusion. More illusion, I'm sure. But let's just pull one last card just to give you a nice message for how to navigate these energies. How about that? How to navigate the current energies. 3 of Cups. Realize that we're all in this together. There is no separation between us. This includes the moon, this includes the planets, this includes the people, the animals. We're all one. We're all in this together. So in order to navigate these energies, stop seeing separation. And I think you're going to have a much better time. There is no separation. That person that wronged you is you. That person that helped you is you. You've wronged yourself. You've helped yourself. And the best thing you can do is ask yourself why. Stop putting your power outside. I think that's kind of the message there. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Leave a like. That's free. And thanks for watching. Tune in to the next video whenever that will be. You got to subscribe in order to know. So thanks for watching, guys. Have fun out there. Peace.